Hello and welcome to Two Tangle Tuesday, where we do two tangles in 20 minutes or less. Today we're going to be drawing O-Zee and Batumber. So I'm not going to draw a frame today because I'm going to want to use up the whole entire tile, but you can if you want to. So the first thing that we're going to do is draw O-Zee, and I'm just going to make myself a little guide for it in pencil. You don't have to do it in pencil if you don't want to, but I like to make sure that it looks the way that I'd like it to look. It's good enough. And now I'm just going to ink over those lines real quick. Alrighty. Now, the first thing that you do is you make a series of parallel lines. And you go down and repeat that. Okay. And then after you have that, the next step is to put an arc in each corner. So like this. And you can make it as big or as small as you want, but we are going to put something in the corner. I mean, on the inside, not in the corner. We're putting these in the corner. And as you can see, these aren't all even. Now, maybe if I had done this in a straight line, they would be all even, but this side is a little bit smaller than this side. So obviously they're going to look a little bit different. Okay, so the next step is we're going to create a diamond on the inside like that. Okay. And then I'm going to try to see if I can fit another little hint of a line there. Okay. I did. Okay. And now the next step is, if you want to, you don't you certainly don't have to, is to make little lines in these little arcs. And that's basically how you do O-Zee. Okay. Now to start on Batumber, what I'm going to do is aura that line right there. But I'm also going to aura this line with a pencil. About the same width, and it's just going to be a very light mark just for myself. And you'll see why I did that when we start drawing. So I'm just going to make kind of a wavy line up here. Alrighty. And then what I want to do is add in a parallel line like that. Okay. And then what we do is we're going to mirror these, this wavy line here. So, oops. Okay. And then we're going to aura these. And that's kind of why I kept this line up at the top. Is because I'm going to aura them on the outside. And I needed to make sure that I had room to aura them. So that's why I put that little pencil mark down there. Okay. And then flip it over and aura this side. Alrighty. So what you do for the rest of Batumber is you're going to put like a little flower on the inside of the little curvy bits. And you're welcome to color the background in or not. So inking in that negative space is your choice. You could put some stripes to mimic these. You could put some orbs in there if you wanted to. But I'm going to ink them in. Okay, and then I'm going to continue on filling all of these up with a flower. Now, since they can be different sizes, you might have these little petals, you might have more or less than one in one of these shapes, and that's okay. So I do want to mention that if you like these videos, I would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber so that you don't miss any tangling. See, I think it's really neat when you can get these kind of close so that your flower can kind of mirror each other as well. But you can see that mine are not exactly equal, and that's okay. And then when you have something that's just like partially done, you just kind of imagine, all right, well, you can kind of copy from another one. Well, there would be a here, and then here, and then part of here. And then what you can do is you can put flowers here. So it's a little bit repetitive, but that's what makes it meditative. Alrighty, and now I'm done all that. I'm gonna just go real quick and look, make sure that I have everything inked in pretty well. Alrighty, so that is that. And now it's time to get to our shading. So for the Batumber, I'm going to shade here at the bottom of each of these, just a little bit between the two parallel lines there. And I'm just going to spread that out kind of toward the petals. Not all the way. Alrighty, well that looks really cool. For O-Zee, I think what I would like to do is maybe kind of highlight the line here, like that these diamonds kind of make. There's already a lot going on, like right here, so I wouldn't really shade that, and so that's why I'm kind of just shading the middle right there. Plus I think it looks really cool. So that is my O-Zee and Batumber.